Okay. So welcome everybody also from me. I also hope that all of you had fun in the orientation week and could meet some exchange and local students here. As Dr. Wedzlawski already mentioned, my name is Ali and I'm student assistant of the International Relations Office of the KIT at the Department of Economics and Management. And furthermore, I am a master's student of Industrial Engineering and Management. Today, I will present our department and give you some useful information about studying at KIT and at our department. So, on this slide, you can see today's agenda. First of all, I will present the International Relations Office at the Department of Economics and Management. Then I would like to give you some general information on studying at KIT. I will also talk about exceptions during the COVID-19 pandemic and the course choice. Afterwards, I would like to introduce you to the very important Elias learning platform and the campus management system. After that, there is more information about the institutes, exams, and your transcript of records. Then I would like to present 2 buddy programs. In addition, we will talk about ZAK, HOC, and language courses that KIT and the sport offers. And at the end, I will present you the active integration, the lecture translator, as well as some contact details which will be relevant for you. So let's start with the VV International Relations Office. Our team of the International Relations Office consists of the director, Professor Dr. Tertsidis, the departmental coordinator, Dr. Wedzlawski, and student assistants like me. Together, we coordinate and support you, the international students at the KIT Department of Economics and Management. So you can come to us if you need help with your learning agreement or our signature on it. We can also give you answers to general questions on studying at our department or any other questions. So please don't hesitate to ask us if you need some help. And you can click on the link at the bottom of the slide for more information for the start of the semester. But the most important things will be presented today. So the Karlsruhe Institute of Technology, with more than 22,000 students and more than 19 employees, is divided into 11 departments. Our Department of Economics and Management is a department which the most students are enrolled at. It is divided into 10 different institutes at which you can get a broad range of scientific knowledge. And every institute has its own chairs with research staff and professors. The 10 mentioned institutes are listed here. They reach from economy and operations research over applied business studies and management, finance, entrepreneurship, technology, management and innovation, information systems and marketing, applied informatics and formal description methods, chair of sustainability, sustainable management of housing and real estate, to industrial production or Karlsruhe Service Research Institute. So 5 degree programs are offered at our department. These are industrial engineering and management, in which the most of you are nominated. Furthermore, we offer economics engineering, information systems, information engineering and management, and economathematics. More than 3,300 students are enrolled at our department, and circa 15% of those are international students. So when you choose your courses, you have to know that courses are mostly in German, but that there are also around 200 courses taught in English. You can choose freely from the department's course selection and don't have any regulations on a maximum number of courses. Usually in the lectures, there is no compulsory attendance. Just in tutorials or in seminars, there are compulsory attendance. And the advantage of this is that you can totally focus on your own interests. And on the other hand, you will get a high level of self-management, which will be very necessary. So please don't hesitate to ask for help at our office or at the institutes for anything if it is not clear. Yes, so let's continue with the academic calendar. In this slide, you can see that our lectures begin on 19th of April and will end on 13th of July. And please note that since last year, we have a lecture-free week on Pentecost. This year, the lecture-free week will be from 6th of June until 11th of June. So in this period, you will not have any lectures. Okay, so let's continue with the exceptions during the COVID-19 pandemic. Although the situation generally improves, there are still some exceptions which are valid until now. The services and workplaces of the KIT library are limited and prior seat reservations are needed. And you can only get access to the library if you wear a medical mask and show a 3G proof. The 3G proof means a digital vaccination proof, a recovering proof, or an official current test. These three components start with a G in Germany, and that means why we use the word 3G proof. For the courses, there is a hybrid system. Some lectures will take place online and many in presence, or as hybrid courses with online parts and presence parts. And the exams can be, in some cases, online, but the instructors will tell you if you will write the exams online or in presence. And during the courses, there will be 3G controls, and you are also required to wear a medical mask. These rules were valid until today, and from today on, the regulation is changed. We got the email where it's written that from today on, the 3G proofs will no longer be required, but please check regularly on the homepage or your mails about the current situation because it can change really fast. So let's continue let's talk about the course choice, which will be really important for you. When you have already looked for some courses, you will have seen that there are 3 different types of courses, and we got a lot of emails regarding to this. We have the official lectures, which have free admission. That means you do not have to register and there is no compulsory attendance. But please always look into Elias or campus management system because exceptions are possible. The second type are tutorials. Usually registration to the tutorials is necessary and will be announced in the first lecture session. Mostly there is a compulsory attendance, and in tutorials you will solve practical problems with formulas you have learned in the lectures. So the lecture is a theoretic event and the tutorial is a practical event. And additionally, there are seminars for which an application online or by directly contacting the instructors is necessary. And there is also a compulsory attendance. In seminars, you will research about the topic, you will present your results and have to write an assignment. So seminars are improving your scientific researching and writing skills. And mostly you will get only 3 ECTS for seminars. You can find all the courses in the specific module handbook of each degree program and in the university course catalog. Additionally, we provide a list of courses taught in English, which you can find at the link on the slide. As I said before, I am a student. I'm also studying like you at the KIT, and I'm sure that I will see some of you in courses taught in English, and I would be happy to meet some of you in person. As you already know, we process all learning agreement requests via email or in the Mobility Online portal. You can still do changes in the period from 18th of April until 2nd of May. Please note that you have to send us your learning agreement during the mobility at the latest on 2nd of May. It is important that you complete at least 15 credits per semester and that 70% of all your chosen courses are from our department. Additional HOC, ZAK, or language courses of the Sprachenzentrum do not count for the 70% rule. And please be careful that you have 70% of all your chosen courses, that these are from our department. It's really important for us. Let me give an example. If you do 20 credits at our department, then you can do a maximum of 5 credits at other departments. But you can additionally get 2 more credits, for example, for language courses. And it is your personal responsibility to declare the correct number of credits in your learning agreement. So in this slide, I will give you some information about the module handbooks. In the module handbook, which is available for each degree program in German and English, you can find different modules and bricks. Here you can see an extract from the page about the module Industrial Production 1. There is mentioned the responsible contact person, who is, in this case, Professor Dr. Frank Schultmann, and the so-called Teilleistungen. Below you can see the Teilleistungen, and Teilleistungen are bricks. These are correspond to a course. Each module consists of 9 credits, and therefore there are compulsory courses like here, Fundamentals of Production Management, and there are also elective courses where you can choose between 2 or more of them. And if you click on the identifier written in blue of the course, this overview will be shown. And here you can get more details about one course of a module. You can see the recurrence, for example, every summer term, how the lecture is taught. Here inside, it is mentioned with the face. Maybe you can see it in here in black. That means that the lecture will be taught on site. Furthermore, you can see the credits called ECTS, and you can also find the lecture, tutorial, or seminar with the corresponding hours per week. In this case, it would be 2 SWS, that means 2 hours per week. Yes, and you can also find the responsible lecturers. And below you can find information about the exam and the prerequisites. And in the green box, there are information about the language of this course. In this case, it would be in German. So let's continue with the Ilias platform. This is really important for you because the Ilias Learning Platform is the central platform where professors and instructors will provide all the necessary materials for the courses, and you will be able to communicate with your professors via this learning platform. Normally, if you are correctly enrolled at the KIT, you should already have received your login name that starts with an U and consists of 5 letters. and you should also receive the corresponding password. Then you can use the Ilias platform at the link on this slide, and you will be sent to a page where you can sign in with this username and password. After a successful login, please click on Dashboard, here on Dashboard at the left side, and then there will be shown your courses if you have already added some your courses. And if some of you haven't received yet, please write me or Dr. Wedzlawski an email that we can solve this problem ASAP. So if you haven't still added courses, or if you want to add more courses to your courses, you can search for the course's name or the course number by clicking on the search button at the top right corner here. And if you don't have this information, you can choose courses from the list. Therefore, you can go to the magazine here and then to Baumansicht and choose Organisationseinheiten. It is written here. And then you should look for KIT Fakultät für Wirtschaftswissenschaften. Here are the faculties at KIT, and you should find our departments. And then you will be forwarded to courses of our department. So here you should choose the right term. In this case, it would be the summer semester 2022. After choosing, you just have to choose your course and join, and then you will see a list of courses, and then you should just click on this, and then you should you will be able to join the course. Yes, and then from now on, you will get all the information and materials provided by your professor and instructor. So this was all what I would say about the Ilias platform. And now I would like to continue with the campus management system, which is also really important. It is used for finding course information, creating a timetable, getting an overview about your exams, exam results, etc. So you can sign in with the previously mentioned login data, following the link on the slide here. And then you have to choose study programs under study program structure. Please write here, 96 under identifier, and then you will see a list of degree studies, and I will show you which is your study here. Your study will be KIT Department of Economics and Management, non-degree studies, degree abroad. That means you should click on this, and then you will see all courses and modules which you are able and allowed to take. Okay, after clicking on this, you will see this page. On this page, you can find the departments where you can write exams. And the most important department will for you, of course, be the Department of Economics and Management courses. And after clicking on this, you will come to the page on the right side. And here you can see the modules you are allowed to take or you are able to take. So I have clicked for you at the button for business administration, and then you will find here all courses which are which consists to the business administration module. And if you want to add one course, for example, here, the asset pricing, then you should click on this and you will forward it to this page. And here you can see some information about the course or the brief details like the type of the exam. For example, here it will be a written exam. We have also oral exams. The credit points are written here. and the recurrence, etc. And here below you can see the events. We have lectures, and as I said, we have also tutorials. And asset pricing has lectures and tutorials both. Here, tutorials is named practice because it's a practice lesson. And if you want to add an event, for example, the lecture, to your personal timetable, you should mark this star here on the right side. If you mark this, then you will, then the course or the event will automatically add it to your personal timetable. And I would like to show you where you can find your timetable. For that reason, you should go on the campus management system. And before I told you that you should go to study program structure, and to see your timetable, you should go to events and click on timetable and calendar overview. And then you will automatically see your timetable, when you have which course, where, and which is your lecturer, etc. You will see everything here. And then you can also click on this course, and then you will come back to this site, to this page. Okay, let's continue with the websites of the institutes. I will not tell you a lot of things about this because it's not really much to say about this. So if you want to get more information or the latest information about lecturers, you can visit the homepage of each institute. This is an example of the Institute for Operations Research. After coming on this page, you can click on teaching button, where you will find the information about all the educational stuff, like the bachelor degree, master degree, or the current lectures at the Institute of Operations Research. Or there are also some lectures which are planned but not yet in the module handbook. Okay, that's all about the institutes. And then I would like to continue or give you some information about our exams. Although I know that it is not really important for now for you, but at the end of the semester you will need this information, and I would like to give you the information previous. So usually the exams cover contents of lectures and tutorials. And it is really important to register for the exam on time. Otherwise, you will not be able to participate in the exam. So the exams will take place after the lecture period. So for you, they will take place from mid-July to mid-October. And generally, all exams are written tests, but there are some exceptions, which will be told in the first lecture day, or you can find information on the module handbook. And seminars do have different graded seminar exercises, such as participating in group projects, presentations, or written papers. So you usually don't have a written exam here. And the presentations are also not really in the lecture-free period. It is mostly in the end of June. Okay, for some courses, there are additional requirements to participate in the exam. This could be compulsory attendance during the lectures or tutorials, or additional assignments during the term. It could also be possible that you have to register for the exam at the institute in addition to the regular registration campus management system. Please always follow the instructions given by the lecturer of the course, so that you know everything how to register for an exam. You can find the exam dates online on the website of the department. This is the link for the dates, so you can, this is the link where you can find the dates for your exams. And if the exam date is too late for you because you will already be back in your home country, so you can ask the professor at the beginning of the semester whether an earlier date for an oral exam is possible. But please be aware that this is not the usual case, and some professors make exceptions for you. But this is not really usual that they make exceptions, but they can do exceptions. So just talk to them. Maybe you will have chance. And if that's not possible, you have to edit your course selection or stay longer at the KIT for writing the exam. Nowadays, there is also a possibility to take some courses online, but it still depends from the lecturer or the course or the institute. And you should ask the lecturer in the beginning of the semester. Each course has its own exam registration deadline, but don't worry, the time frame will be announced by the instructor during the lecture, so you just have to be aware. At the end of the semester, when you are doing the registration, you can previously watch the provided video tutorial for the online exam registration process on the slide. Because it would be complicated to explain it now, I would recommend to watch this video tutorial if you want to. So if you want, you have to register for an exam. If an online, on this slide, additional, I will give you some information about the interdisciplinary courses. I hope that all of you are currently attending the pre-German course, which will durate till 14th of April. And my German teacher at the high school always said to me that German is a very difficult language. Therefore, I wish all of you good luck and fun while learning this difficult language. Furthermore, if you want to add your pre-semester language courses like German to your transcript of records, you have to pick up your certificate at the last session, and hand it in at the student service office for your grade and credits to be entered into the online system. If you want to add ZAK, HOC, or language courses of the Sprachenzentrum to your transcript of records, you can log into the campus management system and go to the examinations, click on exam registration and unregistration, and then go to Leistungsübersicht. There you can find all the grades that are still not included in your transcript of records. And if you cannot find the button for an automatically including to your transcript of records, you should fill in the form on the link with the information from the Leistungsübersicht and send it to the student's office. And please always keep a copy of your certificates or other documents just for proof. And if you cannot or are not able to attend an exam for which you have already registered, you need to deregister before the exam takes place. Otherwise, you will fail the exam. And there are two ways for deregistration. Either you do this deregistration online at the campus management system. You can see how you can deregister yourself on this video tutorial. Or there is a second option for deregistration. You can deregister in person shortly before the exam. So you should go to the exam and say to the lecturer that you don't want to write this exam. And then you should sign a paper that you want to deregister, and then you are officially deregistered. Okay, let's continue with the transcript of records. Your grades will automatically be entered into the online system. After all grades will be added to your transcript of records by the beginning of the following lecture period, which will be October. And then you can easily download it online until 6 months after your deregistration from KIT. And after completing all exams, you need to deregister at the student's office. After the deregistration, you will get your certificate of departure from the International Students Office. Okay, now I would continue and I would like to present you two buddy programs. The first one is the ESN buddy program, which is a platform for encounters between exchange students from all over the world, like you, and local students like me. So you can meet and exchange with fellow students and get advice for studying at KIT. There are some joint activities like excursions to cities and nature, information events, or game nights, etc. Unfortunately, the registration was possible until 6th of March. But if you have interest in it, you could write the board an email for an exception. And if there will be no chance to be a part of this program, there is another buddy program which I will present the next. The second program is named the International Buddy Program. It has the same targets like the ESN Buddy Program. The main differences is that the ESN Buddy Program is used by exchange students, while the International Buddy Program is mostly for regular international degree students. And I am also a local buddy at this program, and I know that you are welcome, of course, as well. So if you want to attend, or if you want to be a part of this buddy program, you can register. And the registration is unlimited, so there is no deadline. You can do it whenever you want. And please use, I would really recommend you to use this opportunity to get in touch with local students who will help you for studying issues. And if you need a contact person, it will be Christoph Steger for the International Buddy Program. So for registration, you should go, let me see, yes, you should go on Elias. Here is the link for this. If you click on this, you will come to this page, and here is the button for registration. And then you can register yourself. And then after clicking that, you will be asked if you are a local buddy or an international buddy, and then you should click on international because you are from abroad. And if you click on international, then you will be matched with a local student of KIT. Okay, I have talked already about ZAK HOC and the language courses at the Sprachenzentrum. Now I want to give you more information about these. ZAK means Center for Cultural and General Studies. You will find lectures and key skills seminars in topics like people and society, nature and technology, culture and media, economy and law, etc. You can see the list. And the registration for these events are possible from 11th of April, and you can register yourself from 12 p.m. The House of Competence offers key skill seminars and advice as well. The registration period is from 8th of April till 14th of April. And there are some seminars which do not have a deadline for registration, but most of them have a registration period. So Please be careful. If you want to attend some seminar, you should register in this period. And the course places will be randomly assigned on 14th of April. And as I said, there are also key skill seminars and advice in following topics. There are 4 topics. If you want to have more information, you can go on this link. So let's continue with Sprachenzentrum, which offers a lot of language courses. 1 language course per semester is free for every student. And you can register from 11th of April at 9 p.m. until 12th of April, 3 p.m. So the course places will be randomly assigned on 13th of April. And please note that German courses are offered only by the Studienkolleg. And for international students, 1 course per semester is free. And you should register from 13th till 14th April. Furthermore, KIT offers sport events as well. You can register from 11th April, 9 o'clock. But please note that the sport offers are very popular and booked out quickly. Therefore, there is the rule first come, first served. But to be successfully registered, firstly, you have to book your contribution, Semestersockelbeitrag, from today on. So you should pay the €10, 1 per semester, and then you can register from 11th to a sport event. And please note that there are reasonable course fees. And now I want to talk a bit about the active integration. As I talked before, most of you should know the Erasmus Student Network, ESN, from the international orientation phase. They organize regulars, a language cafe, field trips, and since Corona, also some irregular online events to join. The International Student Center provides, for example, language partnerships or field trips. And not just for international students, but for all students of our department, there is a student representation with office hours, student counseling, and a summer festival to attend. Here you also can buy exams from previous terms as well, to get a better feeling of the exams you will be writing. I really can recommend to buy these exams, but the most exams are just from the bachelor degree. From master degree, there are, I think, no exams or really less. So just ask them if they have any exams, and then you can buy it and learn for the exam. And the members are always very willing to help with any concern. So at the KIT, there are lots of university student groups or clubs, like cultural ones, political ones, or sporting groups. They usually meet regularly after lectures. I am an active member of 3 student groups or clubs. In addition, I was a board member at one of the 3 for 2 years. And I can really recommend to join at least one of these clubs. It helps you to find new friends, to gain new experiences, to have fun besides the university stuff, and also to take responsibility in social or environmental topics. And you will also come in touch or contact with big firms and seminars. Okay, and if anybody of you is not really sure about his or her language knowledge, there is a lecture translator that provides an IT infrastructure for machine speech recognition and translation. You can then read along with the lecture in real time via internet on a computer screen like subtitles in films. It is available in several languages and in many lecture halls and online. For more information, you can click on the link, which you can find on the slide. So, and before we end the presentation and go to your question, if you have some, let me say something about our next planned event. Dr. Wedzlawski has already planned a get-to-know meeting in person on Friday, 22nd of April from 11:30 until 2 p.m. And it will take place in building 1140 in room 221. So, and this week I will send a link for an online survey to all of you. I would like to ask you to take this survey until 20th of April at 3 p.m. because we want to see how many of you want or are able to come to this meeting. And please note that this meeting will not be mandatory. Okay, I hope I could give you an introduction to the processes of the KIT. If there arise any problems during your stay here, you can always contact the International Relations Office or any other services mentioned here. Yes, enjoy your time at KIT. Maybe you will see us in some courses or on campus in person. Thank you for your attention.